Hello, guys. My name is Brian Harris,
And I'm Tim Bean.
and welcome to the Moon Rub Lunar Massage Podcast.
All right. Massage therapy when you are quarantined from society. How's it going with you, Brian?
We're doing okay so far, so good. We just try to make it out.
Yeah, man. Same over here. Just doing a whole trying to, stay productive as I can, but everything's shut down and closed up and everything. So a whole lot of in the apartment chilling for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I started finally getting back out the house and like kind of just walking in my neighborhood, starting to exercise because I've definitely picked up this quarantine weight, and I need it. I
Good.
need it off.
Yeah, man. I haven't even been going out that much. I guess I'm kind of fortunate. I got a nice big window with nice view and everything, so it's not so isolating and whatnot. But
Gotcha.
yeah, a lot more indoor working out for me. Not so much going out, like a lot of just sit ups, push ups, jumping jacks. Got myself
Right.
a jump rope to get that
Right.
cardio
I
going a
wanted to
little
get
bit.
one. Okay. You got like a regular one, or you got a weighted one?
Oh, I got one of the regular ones. Yeah, I wasn't getting too fancy or whatnot.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And I got some egg weights. They're like well, the shapes of eggs. So they range from anywhere from like 2 to 5 pounds. You can kind of shadow box with them.
Ah, interesting.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's probably one of the main things people are thinking about right now with this new
Yeah.
quarantine lifestyle. It's like, how do you keep your health going? How do you keep your exercise going when your gym's closed, when
Right.
all the parks and stuff are closed, or maybe your usual spots, and you don't want to be running around where there's a lot of other people or whatnot.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know. What's your experience been so far? We're what, like 8 or 9 weeks in the quarantine now, so we're starting to
Yeah.
get a new pattern, get a new rhythm to our day to day and everything. What's take me through like a typical routine in your quarantine lifestyle right now.
Well, I finally got back on a normal sleeping schedule because there was a time I was up to like 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and then sleeping through the first half of the day. So I'm back to almost to how it was pre-quarantine because I know one day I'll have to go back outside at a normal time.
Yeah, man, I'm still a little all over the place with that, man. My sleep schedule is like, oof. I'm going to bed like it'll either be like 9 p.m. or like 2 a.m., and
Right.
like
Yeah.
it's yeah,
Yeah.
it's just becoming like when the sun's up, I'm up, and when the sun's down, I go to bed, and I don't even like
Gotcha.
know what time it is. I'm like so lost right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, is that workout and then I don't know. The rest of the day is just watching TV.
Yeah, I got kind of a similar routine going on. I think I usually start my day with I'm living in an apartment with my wife right now, so we she's still working though, so I'm usually like hanging out solo most of the days, even though
Gotcha.
but so we'll have like coffee and some breakfast and chat a bit in the morning or whatnot, and that's usually how I get started. And then when she goes to work, I'll do like my exercises and stuff, but it's mostly an indoor thing, just
Right.
anything to get me sweating, just sit-ups, push-ups, typical, sort of in your apartment sort of working out.
Yeah.
One thing I've been having kind of a hard time with, maybe other people are experiencing this too, is because I was going to a gym, I got used to what's called low impact cardio, where you can use
Okay.
like bicycles or
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The elliptical.
elliptical machines or stuff that's not so hard on like your knees and your ankles and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And so I got used to that, and now I don't have access to that right now. So I'm, jumping rope, and
Gotcha.
some people are like running around outside and stuff, and like, it's been like kind of hard on my knees. I can't do it like every day.
Yeah. I haven't made it to the run quite yet. I'm just doing a brisk walk because especially those first few steps, they hit your knees hard, and you got to make a decision to
Yeah.
push through or just go back to walking.
I didn't know if it was maybe like my legs are like starting to get a little weak because I'm like sitting so much every day.
And I think that's
Like,
part of it too. Yeah.
that's definitely something we got to be thinking about when we're sitting around watching TV all day and stuff. You gotta, even though it does hurt, maybe you do still got to just tough
Right.
out a little bit of
Yeah.
hard.
Oh yeah, something.
At least it's some jumping jacks or something, something simple, just something to make your leg muscles move, you know?
Yeah, and keep it moving. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I like the idea of a walk, you know. I don't think I've been going outside enough.
Hmm.
So yeah, maybe I need to put that in my daily routine, you know, just not just working out in the apartment, but get around the neighborhood a bit, you know.
And that's what, and usually I do it to kind of like scope out different houses in the area. Because, when you're driving, you don't have the time to really look at a house. And most of the time, you're sticking to the side streets the main streets when you're driving.
Uh,
So when I walk, I'm weaving all through the neighborhood and streets I would never go on for any other purpose. So that's usually where I'm walking.
so you're getting to explore and just getting to know your neighborhood a
Yeah.
little.
And just see houses
That's a
I've
good
never
idea.
seen before. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually still relatively new to Silver Spring, my neighborhood right now. I just moved here over the summer.
Gotcha.
So there's definitely lots that I haven't seen yet, you know,
Oh,
lots
yeah.
to explore around here. So that's a good
Yeah.
idea. Yeah. Just familiarizing yourself with maybe something you haven't seen yet.
Right.
Another thing I've been thinking about, not only exercising my body, but exercising my mind as well, you know.
Mhm.
Probably, you're probably going through a similar thing as me where, you know, we're watching just like way too much TV right now, just
Oh,
like
yeah. Yeah.
screens, screens upon screens, you know what I'm saying? So like, so I try after my workout every day to try to exercise my mind a bit. Specifically, I've been teaching myself Spanish on a cell phone app, the free
Huh.
Duolingo app. You know, my wife's fluent in Spanish, so I figured, it's probably a good thing for me to learn
Yeah.
Spanish.
At some point, right?
Yeah, her mom doesn't speak any English and stuff, you know, so it's like, you know, I'm trying to bridge the gap
Got you.
there and stuff, you know. That so I'll do a little bit of that, you know, and that gets like my brain working a bit, you know, something like I'm studying and, you know, memorizing and, you know, working out of it. And
Okay.
then just reading.
Yeah.
Just not even digital Kindle stuff, you know, old school
Mhm. Like a
paper
yeah.
paper it's printed on them, you know, book just like on my shelf here or whatever. Yeah, just to take a break from screens, man. You know, it's just like
Um,
we're all just like playing games or watching
yeah.
movies or, you know, even reading, you know, with
Mhm.
the digital age, people are reading digitally now even.
Right.
And so just for a break from screens, man, just reading something on a piece of paper, just reading books, novels, you know, just that sort of junk. I've been diving back heavy into that for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I prefer books over Kindle and stuff like that because I like to highlight certain things, and you just
Ah,
yeah with a Kindle. You can't do an audio book and stuff like that. So if
yeah.
I decide to go back and read it, I can, this part will always stick out.
Interesting. Interesting.
Mhm.
I never really picked up that habit when I was like in school and everything, just highlighting notes or
I didn't do it in school. I've gotten more into it as an adult.
interesting, interesting.
Yeah.
I never really got in that habit, but I do like reading the paper books too. So I don't know.
Mhm.
I guess I never really did that much because I never really got into rereading books a lot.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, most books I read it and I mean
Mhm.
there's so many books out there, you know, it's like why would I reread
Well,
one when I
reread
have like
it.
a
Yeah.
million options to read something new,
Uh-huh.
you know? It's like
Got you.
I mean, sure, maybe I'll revisit a favorite like, you know, 10 years down the line or something
Mhm.
or whatnot. And, you know, you know, the only books I hold on to are like special ones. I got some like, you know, autographed by the authors and stuff like that, you know? So
Okay.
like,
Cool.
though I don't really reread them, I just, let them collect dust on my shelf, you know?
Right.
And then, but yeah, my main point with that was, you know, exercise body, exercise your mind, you know,
Yeah.
it's, not
Plus,
all just a physical thing. Yeah.
plus, you feel it at the end of the night. Like your eyes are just blurry and it's just hard to focus. If you've been staring at any type of screen all day.
I've been noticing just my general mood. Like
Mhm.
I typically like when man, when we were giving massages regularly, I was I was always advising against overworking out. I had many clients who would just work out way too much, hit the gym
Right.
7 days a week,
Oh, yeah.
destroy themselves, like but honestly, I've been doing that lately, but I think, this is extreme circumstances, of
Yeah,
course.
yes, very true.
But if I don't do at least a small workout
Mhm.
routine every single day, 7 days a week, then like my mood, just general mood, is like
Right.
not very good. Like by the time the sun goes down, nighttime comes, if I didn't go through like at least some kind of small workout, sweat a little bit, I'm just like kind of bummed, I'm just like not in a good mood, it's like in order for me to enjoy my like sloth time, of just like sitting on the couch and having a drink or like watching a TV or watching some movie or some show or whatever. It's like I feel like I need to like earn that time, It's like,
Right.
oh, I accomplished this today. I accomplished this today. I
Right.
did work out. I got my sweat on. I, read a couple chapters. I did a couple Spanish lessons. It's like,
Mhm.
all right,
Gotcha.
now I
Okay.
can sit
Now,
down and actually
yeah.
enjoy my relaxed time. Whereas if my whole day is relaxed time, I don't know. I just like,
No, yeah, I get it.
I'm just kind of bummed at the end of the day. I'm just kind of like, oh,
Yeah, because there's always something
my
to do.
life now, it's like it gets all
Mhm.
negative.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always something to do. Plus,
Mhm.
since we are so, well, basically on lockdown, it kind of makes sense to kind of kick the workouts up a notch because we aren't doing anything. So it would be different if you had a workout and was going to work. So obviously it didn't make sense to work out 7 days a week. But
Yeah.
now, like you said, you work out and then the rest of the day I'm in the house on the couch, whether I'm reading or watching TV or whatever, it kind of makes sense to kick that workout regimen up a little bit more.
Yeah, man. When I was giving massages 5 days a week, I was only hitting the gym like 3 days a week.
Yeah.
And now I'm just watching TV, so it's like it's
Mhm.
7 days a week
Yeah, you
now.
gotta figure out how
Yeah,
to counterbalance that.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Oh man, what have you been digging food wise? I guess we're kind of on the topic of health. We're talking about physical health, exercising. We're talking about mental health. Keeping your brain exercising and everything. And of course, obviously, taking care of your body doesn't just stop with exercise. You got to think about what you're putting in it as well.
Right.
You know, I guess this is probably a common thing experience with a lot of people. Is you're inside all day. You wanna eat cookies and chips and stuff.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I've been trying to get more into cooking. Just period. And the quarantine has given me the time to do it, but pre-quarantine, cooking felt like a chore. Like cooking felt like cleaning the bathroom or washing a car or cutting the grass. Like I did not like cooking, but I'm starting to get more into it, and I'm trying to expand my repertoire. So I've been whatever I made. I made stuffed chicken. I've made a burrito cake. I've made
What? That sounds awesome.
so it's almost like a what's that thing? The crunch wrap that Taco Bell sells,
Okay. Yeah, I'm
but it's
familiar.
like with rice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
it's good. It's a lot, but it's good though.
Nice. Nice.
Mhm.
I've actually been doing the same thing, man. I've never really been super into cooking, and then
Right.
lockdown hits. You're limited to whatever options are available in your surroundings, and
Yeah.
one of those options is the kitchen. So
Right.
just looking for more stuff to do. I just started getting into cooking. What have I been making? Argentinian friend of mine taught me
Oh,
how to make Argentine style beef empanadas, just over texting back and forth and stuff. That was a
okay.
lot of fun.
Nice.
And then just Googling recipes. I got inspired by him teaching me the beef empanadas, so I looked up a recipe online for dessert empanadas, which are made with strawberries and sugar and
Okay.
cream and stuff. And oh man, it was great.
Nice.
And then I've been making a handful of dishes, and with the internet, you can get stuff from any culture, any kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
this is
I made some really great Casio e pepe the other day. It's a Italian pasta dish. It means cheese and pepper, but it's
okay.
a specific way of making it and stuff. It's super good.
Okay.
And then probably my crowning achievement, the one I was most proud of, was I made a, this is all just from the internet, not from anyone teaching me.
Right.
So anyone can do this. Like, I made a Caribbean style coconut chicken curry on top of North Colombian style coconut rice with raisins.
Okay.
So freaking good.
Nice. All
And you
right.
can just, like, and it was just from Googling like chicken curry, you know, because my wife bought some like curry powder and stuff, and we had some chicken. I was like, oh, all right, I'll make some chicken curry, you know.
Right.
Google chicken curry, and it was you know, I had some coconut milk in the fridge, so when I was scrolling through different recipes, that's the one that stood out to me. And
Okay.
I just went for it, and man, it was very rewarding. You know,
Yeah.
if you're stuck in quarantine time with nothing to do, you know,
Mm-hmm.
pick some crazy recipe that takes like 2-3 hours to make, and
Yeah, that's the other.
I don't know. I think maybe the main theme we're dancing around here that I'm just realizing is like just being able to keep yourself busy somehow. You know, it's like just some sort of feeling of accomplishment. You know, I
Right.
guess it used to be our jobs,
Mm-hmm.
but now it's like you know, something you got to make a little more personal. You know, whether it's finishing a personal project or a meal or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
that's just going to keep us all well
Mhm.
mentally, so we don't go nuts just slothing all the time, you know, just watching TV 24/7,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
can be tempting, of
Right.
course,
And
especially
even
with content out there right now.
yeah, and not even just entertaining stuff too. I had to stop watching the news because it was just so.
Oh man,
Oh God, it's so
you
depressing.
got a you got a good point there, man. Yeah, I you know, we live in DC. We're surrounded by news, just news culture 24/7. So,
People-
you know, even if you're not interested in it at all, you're going to be surrounded by it, you know, whether you like it or not.
Right.
So, yeah, I think I'm kind of on the same page with you
Yeah.
on that. I was watching everything every day, keeping up to date, keeping in touch with everything, you know, just, and then as the weeks go on and on, yeah, I'm definitely watching like less and less, like each week, probably just for my own stress. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, it's out of my control. I don't make the laws, you know, so
Right.
we're just going to have to sit here and wait it out until people of authority make decisions that open things up or whatever, you know?
Yeah. And then it's like on top of that, being a massage therapist, it naturally makes you a little more empathetic. So
Yeah.
to watch so many people, especially people who has been hit hard by COVID-19, to watch them and like, man, I just want to get my hands on you. And not being able to do that sucks. So it's like, okay, I can't keep watching these people be like this and not have the ability or the opportunity to help them.
Yeah, absolutely. My wife actually just went through a very similar thing. She's a nurse,
Mm.
and she just got her work permission in the mail just a couple
Okay.
weeks ago. When we got married over the summer, she's not a citizen, so she had to wait on something called a work permission before she was allowed to start her nursing job.
Okay, got you.
And so when this pandemic started, she still didn't have it yet. And I think she was very heavily going through what you were just describing. You know, she was just like, I'm trained, I have the skills to help the people that need help right now.
Yeah. And I
It's
can't.
driving me crazy sitting here in the apartment, not able to like go out there and do it, you know, sitting on the sidelines here, so to speak.
Right.
But she finally got her work permit and everything. She's going to be over at Holy Cross Hospital right here in Silver Spring.
Okay.
So yeah, she's going to be starting next week, I think, and everything. So
Great. That's great to
yeah,
hear.
Bob, she's getting going. That's cool.
Okay.
But not me and you anytime soon, man. I think this
Oh
is
no. I'm pretty sure we'll be the last ones to get back to work.
yeah, yeah. For
I'm
sure.
yeah, I'm pretty sure we will be on the last row.
Hopefully, at least you know we can provide a little comfort through like a little podcast, just
Right.
saying hi to all of our customers and all of our clients. Just hang in there, and we'll be back soon and everything, you know.
Yeah, and we miss you guys as much as you guys miss us. Please understand.
Yeah,
We are
for
not
sure.
happy about this.
Yeah. So Moon Rub, the Lunar Massage Podcast. We're going to be doing this about once a week or so until we get to reopen again, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
So, well, good talking to you, Brian. I
Good
guess
talking to you, Tim.
see you again next week.
Yes, sir. All right. You guys have a good one.
Take it easy, my man.
All right.